What is going on, guys, and welcome to Valorant. So Valorant is finally here. I've been waiting for a while and just expect to see a ton of Valorant content now coming out on my channel as the game is now officially out. But in this video today, I'm going to be showing you how to unlock some free agents, the best ways to go about it, and finally the Valorant pass, which is called Ignition Act 1. And there's going to be several acts, I believe, as I guess that's their way of saying Season 1, Season 2, etc. Riot games always have to be a bit different and a bit edgy. But without further ado, let's get straight into this video. If you haven't already and you do want to and you do like this video, please click that subscribe button, as it would really help me out to hit my goals on YouTube. So without further ado, I'm going to obviously show you the how to unlock free agents. It's kind of just a little bit self-explanatory in the sense if you've got Chapter 1 and Chapter 2. And in Chapter 1, you unlock, there's 5 tiers. And it literally just says, play to unlock free agents. And the easiest way to unlock the agents is to genuinely just play. If you click on the play button up here and you see either unrated, which is obviously the standard Valorant gameplay, or you can play Spike Rush, which is shorter, lower stakes Valorant, and as you can see down the bottom, it says first to 4 rounds win. So if you're into just more quick gameplay, you can either spam out a ton of games of this, and probably, I'd imagine they've leveled it out. So in the 4 games you'll play of Spike Rush, you'll get the exact same amount of XP as you'll get in, out of the 4 games as you get in Spike Rush, as you would in the 1 game of unranked, unrated, whatever it's called. I'm probably going to end up calling it unranked an awful lot, so sorry for that. But as I say, they're probably both an even way of earning XP between both of the game modes. And you can also see at the top left, as it says, purchase shields. You've got to do it 35 times and you'll get 5,000 XP, and use your abilities 30 times and you'll get 5,000 XP. So I'm going to put into context now how much 5,000 XP is and how beneficial that is. As you can see on your screen right now, I'm still in tier 1. I haven't actually played a game currently, as Valorant has just been released. I'm going to be playing a hell of a lot of games, doing a hell of a lot of videos over the next couple of days. So if you're into Valorant and you're into Valorant content and you really enjoyed this video, again, please hit that subscribe, please hit that like button, please hit that like button, as it would really help me out, and you just get to see a ton of Valorant content. Anyway, enough begging from my half. As you can see on your screen, there is 1,500 XP to go until I hit tier 2. I have currently not played a single game since this game has been released, as I've obviously just been, this is my first video, I'm smashing this one out, and I'll be smashing a lot of more videos out on this. But as you can see, I've got 1,500 XP to go. So as we were talking about earlier, with that 5,000 XP and 5,000 XP, I believe it's 1,750 to get to from tier 2 to tier 3. And I believe it will go on from there, so then 1,750 to 2,000 or etc. I believe it either goes up in 500s or 250s. So to put that in perspective, just one of these missions completes, you'll probably jump up 3 tiers, and then using the other one, you'll probably jump up 2, maybe 1.5. So it's quite beneficial you do the missions, and you also get XP from playing in the game. I do know that the XP isn't done by KDA, or well, I'm 99% confident that the XP they provide you with during the games isn't done by KDA. Otherwise, players would just play way too greedy. They would ruin the flow of the game. They would continuously just go for kills and not go for the spike plants and go for the wins and etc. They would go for like the clutch plays, etc. So I do believe the Valorant XP system is kind of set. I don't think it's not been leaked or it's not been spoken about yet how the XP works, but you get the XP during the game. You can level the this how to unlock free agents in throughout the game, but also make sure you try and complete your missions. If you complete your missions, then I promise you will reach the end of this before you even realize. But as you can see within this, you unlock a banner thing, art, I guess it just goes over as your picture, a spray, and then you get a new recruit card, which is you get obviously another one of these thingies, then the typical recruit. This is a title, I think they're called titles, yeah, and then tier 5 you get the free agent. So as I was saying back to earlier, if you just play, I reckon if you played maybe 3 Valorant games, 3 unrated Valorant games, and also try to complete all of these missions within them 3 Valorant games, I am pretty sure you would easily have cleared this. You may even be maybe close to tier 7. As I say, you can get charms in the second one, 40 Radian At Points. Now, Radian At Points, I will go through in 1 second. Another code red card. V for Valorant. Typical. Haha. GG Riot Games. And finally, one more free agent. Now, to put that in perspective, this game gives you 2 free agents. And the agents that are in the game, there are, as you can see, there's a fair few. There's 11. So you unlock 5 straight from the get-go. That's who they are the main agents. If you were then unlock 2, you can have the choice of any single of Viper, Reyna, Raze, Omen, and Cypher. Oh, sorry, and Breach. Sorry, and I am 150% confident they will be adding more and more and more and more agents, just like they did with League of Legends. When League of Legends first came out, there was a 30 pick champion pool, and now there's about 130 or maybe 120 champs. I'm pretty sure there's definitely, it's definitely tripled, maybe not even quadrupled. So you can expect to see more and more. I don't even think they'd even wait for the seasons to end. I think they'd just come out with them thick and fast. As they do with League as well. Now, as I was speaking about earlier, the Radian At Points. The Radian At Points, I personally, as myself, would not be getting them. But as you can see, Radian At Points are used to evolve certain weapon skins and other content types in the game. Radian At Points can be obtained through the Battle Pass in every act or purchased directly on this page. What Radian At Points do, they somehow modify your guns. If you click on this, I believe it will... I don't want to buy any, that's not what I want to do. But Radian At Points do, I think they modify your weapon in some certain way, or they evolve your weapon. I think that's what it's called. As I say, I haven't looked too much into it myself because I don't think I would do it. Famous last words, but I don't think I would do it. So that is essentially how Radiant Night works. Again, I don't know an awful lot about it, but that's what I do know as of now. And finally, onto the Battle Pass, which as you can see on your screen is Ignition Act 1, or in this case, Season 1. And as you can see, I have indeed got the Battle Pass, or I'm going to call it a Battle Pass, even though it's not a Battle Pass, and it is an Ignition Act 1, and it's a Valorant Pass, or whatever they're going to call it, because there's a Battle Pass, there's all sorts of, there's Rocket Passes for Rocket League, there's whatever the hell it's called in Apex, I think it's called a Battle Pass in Fortnite. There's way too many now. There's getting to the point where there's way too many passes, but they are kind of useful, and they are quite fun and nice to have and to go for. But as you can see, I'm going to go through the main important ones through this season's or this act's Battle Pass, and I'll pick out the main best things I think that are in there. So the first accent, whatever that word is. England isn't my first language, but that looks pretty cool on whatever the word is. It looks pretty cool. Again, you get weapon skins throughout, which I think is quite handy. I believe they will all follow a certain pattern. I haven't actually... I've gone through it roughly, but I haven't gone through it within detail. But I believe all of these will follow a certain kind of pattern. And again, these ones, as you get for not being in the Battle Pass, you get them for free anyway, which is nice they're doing that. A spray... not bad. Again, some more charms. Reyna ID card, which I think Reyna is literally awesome. I really love the introduction of her. And the guns are following a similar pattern. They are following some sort of a similar, like the white and gold. Like if we go back to this, the white, the black, the gold, the yellowy sort of colour. Whereas on this one, you've got the... oh, whoops. On this one, you have the white, the black, and the... I guess it's a bit more goldy. And we'll keep going through it. A couple more... cards that you can use. Again, yep, it's getting a bit more of the white, black, and gold. I quite like that. That actually looks quite cool. I like the gloss effect, metallic or gloss effect, or whatever you want to call it. It does look quite nice, actually. Once again, following the pattern of the act. I think that's actually really cool. This, I looked at this before I started recording. I think this is probably the best one. I do think this is pretty nice. I believe they have a skin for every gun, which is actually, I think, very good. Because, you know, they could just prioritize the best weapons, but I don't know, because everyone's going to... okay, that is great. I want that. I've just spotted that. I didn't spot that when I actually was looking through this before. That is amazing. I need that. But yeah, I do think this is the best skin through the Act 1. See, it just doesn't feel as, like, good saying Act 1, like, through the season or through the pass. See, it just doesn't feel as good saying through the Act 1 or through Act 1. It just feels better to say through the Battle Pass or through the pass, I guess I could say. But yeah, so I don't know. Act 1, it's different. It's nice. It's unique. It's good they're doing it, but it's just a bit strange because everything else is called a season or a battle pass, whereas this is just called Ignition Act 1. Like I say, Riot Games are a bit extra and they like to go the extra mile, but hey, at least they're making the effort. The Phantom, which I will definitely be using, that follows the patterns of like more of the guns right at the beginning of the pass, which looks pretty decent. Okay, something different. Something very different. A few other things in here as well. GG shooter, but that looks very different. That was not what I was expecting. I did not see that. That looks pretty cool, actually. I quite like the look of that. Kind of neon-esque. Okay, so I'm starting to notice a difference. And I don't know. I think I still like the sniper. However, that does look pretty damn cool. I can't lie, that does look pretty damn cool. If it carries on like this, if I see something else like that, I'm gonna end up. Okay, that's not bad. That's the shotgun. Okay, yeah, that's very nice. I do like that. That is quite nice indeed. I do like that. A few of the sprays are quite nice. As you can see, you unlocking the Radian At Points throughout it all. Some more cards, but then they're not. I wouldn't want to say they're basic, but again, just going back through it, they're just a couple sprays here and there, a couple charms here and there, a couple cards here and there. Obviously, what you're going to have is that. Kind of self-explanatory what they are. I'm kind of excited to see what the last gun is. I think it's a knife. I was about to say, I think it's going to be a knife. Of course, it's a knife. That does look quite nice. So kind of like paying homage right back to the start, where obviously what these guns sort of look like with the final one. But it does look quite nice. I thought it would be a knife purely for the simple fact is that CSGO and kind of like the whole thing about what this game is, it's sort of like brings it back round full circle. And then finally, the pistol you get for free, I believe, right at the end. That is actually a very decent battle pass. Act 1, it's so weird to say. However, that is it, guys. What did you think? What do you guys think of the Act 1? What do you guys think of the season pass or the pass, whatever you want to call it? What do you guys think of it? Because I personally do like it. I think there's some quite cool additions in there, hence why I have purchased it. Yeah, I think they haven't done too bad of a job. As of an instant release, as of first look, I am pretty impressed. I was quite impressed through the closed beta. I'm still impressed now. But if you guys did enjoy this video, please give it a like. Please subscribe for more. As I said, I'm going to be posting a ton of Valorant content. Some, I guess, reviews, some tricks and tips. Tips and tricks. That was the weirdest way I've ever said that in my life. Some informative videos, and you may even get the occasional funny moments between me and my friends if something good happens. And eventually, when I ever get good at this game, maybe I'll dive into the ranked scene and test my luck on that, see how I can test my luck and see if I'm awful at the game, because last time I played CSGO, I was about an MG rank, which isn't the greatest, but it's around, it's better than average, it's better than average. So if I'm better than average at this game, you may get the occasional rank content as well. But without further ado, thank you guys for watching, like and subscribe, and I'll catch you guys in the next Valorant video very, very soon.